everyone! Today's figure review is going to be of the 1/8 scale Madoka Kaname from Puella Magi Madoka Magica by Good Smile Company. And this is the figure that was released for the movie Rebellion. There is a previous 1/8 scale Madoka by Good Smile that was released for the show. And this is actually a figure I had no intention of purchasing until I saw her pop up brand new on AmiAmi for over half off, and I just couldn't resist her because I adore this anime, as I said in my Homura Nendoroid review. So I am just going to cut the chatter short this time and get right into looking at this gorgeous figure of Madoka. The box is very lovely. It is a pink shade to go along with Madoka's signature color, and it has a large round window to show off the figure, surrounded by bows and a pretty filigree pattern. The back boasts the same circles and filigree design, and also has images of the front and back of the figure itself. The sides basically follow the same theme of brightly colored polka dots and pictures of the lovely Madoka figure. And I just thought I'd point out the inside of the box, which rather than being plain, is a blue sparkle pattern with Madoka's name. Madoka herself is simply stunning. I love her dynamic pose that looks like she's leaping and being carried up by a gust of wind. And Good Smile Company did not skimp on her details. Her sculpt is absolutely gorgeous. One of the main things that drew me to this figure is her face. I love the wistful, faraway expression that Good Smile gave her, and the eyes are done wonderfully. They look like they are actually shimmering with lolling, and it is a really beautiful effect. And her face is just extremely in character, so it was definitely a huge draw for me. Her hair is another gorgeous feature. It looks like it is blowing in the wind, and Good Smile, as always, sculpted many individual strands that makes it look truly alive and like actual hair. And then we can't forget Madoka's iconic pink magical girl outfit. And Good Smile did not disappoint in this area. Each fold of her skirt is shaded, and each ruffle is sculpted individually, creating a really convincing, fluffy bubble skirt effect. It looks like it would actually feel like a marshmallow to the touch. And the petal-like overskirt has a subtle ombre effect that fades from a dark pink like her bodice down to a pure white. Good Smile even recreated the teardrop pattern on the ends of each petal of the overskirt, recreating Madoka's skirt design to a T. Also, her adorable red shoes are glossy rather than matte, which is something I personally love. I just feel it brings a lot of attention to a really small yet incredibly intricate part of her sculpt. One negative I would like to point out about her is her bow and arrow. While they are lovely, they are incredibly fragile, so definitely be careful when putting the bow into her hand, as I've heard that a few people have snapped it, which would be incredibly depressing. Also, her arrow does not fit into the bow very well. The peg is so short, it only takes the slightest bump and the arrow will fall out, and since it is such a thin, tiny piece of pink plastic, I can definitely see it getting lost easily. So definitely bear that in mind if you are thinking of getting this figure or already have her. One of the final things I want to talk about is her base. The bottom part is just a ombre disc that fades from clear in the middle to dark pink on the edges, yet there is a gorgeous sculpted wind gust that holds Madoka up. This gust is actually used to disguise the metal bar that holds her up, since she is in a hovering pose. However, the piece of metal rod that actually inserts into her foot is fairly small, so only time will tell if she stays leaping as gracefully as she is now. Her weight does appear to be fairly centered though, so I don't foresee leaning being an issue. especially since she is a newer figure by such a reputable brand like Good Smile Company. That is about all I have to say about the lovely Madoka, and I absolutely recommend her. Her fabulous pose, her sculpt, her perfect paint job, and the fact that it is Madoka make her a gem in any collection, and she has stolen Tsukiko's spot as my favorite figure in my personal collection. So if you are a fan of Madoka Magica, I absolutely recommend this figure. And that is all for this particular review video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.